Hello everybody, my name's Christopher. This is my first time actually doing a video. I'm not one to see myself on TV a lot. It weirds me out, but I'm new at this and I'm excited to tell you a little bit more about me. I'm the oldest of four kids. Our last name is Maybee. That's Maybee, and that comes over from Scotland and back further in our genealogy, Dutch. Like I was saying, I was the oldest of four kids. I have two brothers and one sister. My dad's a police officer. My mother is deaf, 98% in one ear and 99% in her other ear. So she uses hearing aids, but as she's gotten older, she's lost a lot more. My siblings and I have different career fields. I'm in the oil field currently. I've been here for 8 years. I enjoy the work, but I am earning my degree in business admin and hopefully be moving to Texas. I like the warmer weather, and the Idaho and Utah cold is just getting old for me. My youngest brother Trent just got married, and he is currently working on an architecture degree. My sister's a school teacher in the state of Idaho, and my other brother Bryce is a nurse, and he currently works in Idaho as well. So most of my family is centered up there in Idaho. So I'm kind of breaking the mold, if you will. I like to go paintballing, and hanging out with the family is a big thing for me. My boys enjoy cruising around in an old beat-up Chevy that I bought here not too long ago. We go out into the garage, and they like to play around in the cab while I fix the engine or lights or whatever the project may be for the week. My wife is an avid seamstress, and she also holds a bachelor's degree in accounting. So needless to say, she keeps me pretty close to a tight budget, pretty close to a grindstone. I'm always joking with her and telling her that whenever I go grocery shopping as a single guy, I used to just grab what was ever on the shelf. Pretty common, right, for most of us guys. But now when I go there and I go to do that exact same behavior, her voice pops into my head and goes, "Do you really need that?" Which is a common question she asks me a lot. And then I'd have an argument to myself. I think some of the people at Walmart think I'm crazy, and rightfully so. I'm having a conversation inside my head, arguing with somebody who's not really with me. Anyways, uh, I love my wife. She keeps me on the straight and narrow and keeps me happy and on task. One thing that our family likes to do is we like to go out into the mountains, we like to camp, and we like to fish. Our big fishing trip that we go on once a year with my father-in-law is up in Malad and Idaho Pass, or the Monida Pass is what the locals call it. And we go up to a forest called Kilgore, which is by that pass, and there's a little brook up there. We take the boys up there, and what's really neat about this place is the fish in the creek, even though they're small, they're not the big, 5 pound, 6 pound, 10 pound fish that you want, but they're just big enough that our little boys can go through with a fishing rod and plop a grasshopper into the water. And 9 times out of 10, they're pulling up little brook trout that are about 5, 6 inches. So we really enjoy that. One of the other things that we're really passionate about is going to rodeos. Like I was saying, my father-in-law, we spend a lot of time with my in-laws. He owns used to be a cattle rancher, excuse me, and he used to go up into the mountains, up into his pastures. And so, with all of his access to animals, we'll go up there and help him. Sometimes he's cutting hay in the fields, which is pretty common during the summer months. But in towards the winter, he's branding cattle. He's helping wean or birth cattle and wean them to be able to survive the Idaho cold. For those of you who don't know, I grew up in Idaho, even though I was born in Utah, and the average temperature there where I grew up was about 16 below zero most throughout winter, and we have snow on the ground all the way into April, May. It wasn't uncommon. Sometimes 3 to 4 feet all the way into May and April. But we'd go up there and we'd help them, and that's one thing that my boys really like. And because of all this exposure to ranches and farms, they're really big on their cowboy boots. I have this picture that I'll have to show you guys sometimes. I have it on my Facebook account, but it's all three of us boys in our boots. And every time we go to church or we're going to Papa, as we like to call the boys are wearing their boots, and it's wonderful. Anyways, it was awesome. I hope you guys enjoy this, and we can't wait to see what else you guys put out. Thanks. Bye-bye.